Are you tired of feeling awkward and out of place in social situations? Do you dream being the center of attention, adored by others, and celebrated for your rock-solid confidence? If so, keep watching to discover the secrets to excel in any social situation. Because in this video you're gonna learn the real art behind borrowing confidence from the future and what others don't understand about faking it till you make it. You know, I heard that tip too and I didn't really know how to apply it. Because what if they would find out that I'm not really that confident? Like there would be a mystical force behind it and I needed the permission of that gray, faceless entity to be finally confident. And I thought I would lose my authenticity in that way. Authenticity is not being a rock. You are a living being, and a characteristic of life is to grow, evolve, and change. And sometimes you need to be uncomfortable, and that is what leaving your comfort zone is all about, isn't it? I also thought that I would play a role if I fake it till I make it, and that I could not hold the act any longer. Years ago, when I started to learn to be more confident and also to get better with girls, I started this weird pickup thingy. And I ended up playing a role which I not really was. And I had mental breakdowns every 2 weeks because I didn't know if that girl liked me or the role I was playing. This wasn't faking it till I make it. This was ignoring the voice, the screaming voice inside my head that shouted at me that I am not good enough and I should not even try. So fake it till you make it does not work if you inherently believe that you are not good enough. So we have to work on the belief that you are good enough while we are acting up on the outside and borrowing confidence from the future. Otherwise, you would play a role which is not sustainable. Trust me, been there. Done that. You can do, in fact, learn stuff on the outside to be more confident. For example, learn to be the lord of space and time, which you can do here or in the end of this video. Fake it till you make it is legit, but it will only work on the inside. It will not work on the outside, things like material things. You cannot fake sitting in a Ferrari, but it will work on the inner feelings, and that's what it's all about. Our feelings are just an interpretation of a surrounding. Everything is neutral until we give it a meaning. And you probably learn to give other people the meaning that they think you don't have confidence or that they don't like you, and you act like this. We also call this mind reading. So to conquer this and really harness the power of fake it till you make it, here are 3 things you can do to feel more confident today. Let's start with a secret ninja tip number 1. First of all, throw away that old story. That story. If you've been bullied, sucks. If you had a rough childhood, sucks too. If something really bad happened to you, I'm truly sorry for that. But that. Nobody is sitting behind you and pays attention or punishes you if you don't tell that bad story how it really happened. And your memory is flawed anyways. You can change the whole story. You can change the outcome of the story. You can be the hero instead of the villain. A client of mine had the same. He was told as a kid that a girl in the school was feeling bad because of him, because he liked her. The girl's parents, his parents, the teacher, the school psychologist, and even the principal were involved. And everyone told him that he should not write a love letter and confess his love in front of everyone. That's nothing you should do. So from then on, he was always afraid to talk to girls. That's not surprising, right? So we rewrote that story so that everyone was applauding him for his bravery to confess his feelings. And I tell you what, he's talking to girls all the time now and they are dating on the spot. So pick a little story of yours now where you were the bad guy and rewrite it. Pay attention to how it feels to be suddenly the hero instead of the villain. And if you like that and if it feels good for you, this is exactly what this channel is about. My goal is to help you to be more confident and to help you to unlock this next level life, the life you know you deserve. So subscribe if you want more of that. And I know it might be hard for you to start to rewrite your story. I mean, you probably think, what if the others will find out that the story did not really happen like I imagined? They will think that I'm crazy or insane. But trust me, they will not think about it that much. You have to take the leap. You want to be more confident, then step out of your comfort zone. And you really have to ask yourself if you want to keep telling that story where you get pity from everyone, or if you want to tell a story where people can look up to you and give you the confidence you are looking for. Because every day when you carry yourself around with low confidence, you will build a habit that it's harder to get out of. It will be more and more difficult to build a higher self-esteem, more confidence, more self-care, more self-love. It will be so hard for you in the future. So start as early as possible. There's this old Chinese proverb I really like. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. So the second ninja hack to fake it till you make it and have more confidence is to focus on your words. Back then I sweared a lot and I complained a lot and therefore I had a lot to complain about. But when I stopped to complain, I suddenly had less to complain about. And people think it's the other way around. They think, oh, I will stop to complain when there's less stuff to complain about. But that's not how it works. If you focus on the stuff that you don't like, you will get more of the stuff you don't like. But if you focus on gratitude and joy, you will get more of gratitude and joy. For example, I was complaining all the time about the traffic and that people, for example, gave me the headlights while they were overtaking me. And I thought, what a jerk, I will show him. So I drove extra slow, extending that weird situation I was in. And the result of all of that? I was angry. When this now happens, I give him the space. And I think, oh, he probably overslept and he's way too late for his daughter's school play. There you go. I hope you will get there in time. Which thought is right? I don't care. Which thought makes me feel better? You can guess. Fake gratitude, joy, and confidence. It will come to you. And here we are getting in the realm of the law of attraction, which is also the secret ninja tip number 3. Feeling is the secret. Everything you want to have, be, or do is just an expression of the feeling you want to feel. So why not feel it already? You want to feel confident in that job interview? Feel it now. You want to feel loved in a relationship? Feel it now. You want to feel happy instead of being down all the time? Feel it now. Feel it now. And then relax. And be surprised how the world changes accordingly. This is the inner work part of what you can do to feel more confident. Make sure you also work on the outer part of that by learning to be the lord of space and time. Click here to find out how you can achieve that stable confidence and how to make it last.